That's always my fault. Would you mind? I need a turtle. There's one right on your shirt. Okay, perfect. Working? 1, 2. Can you hear it? Sort of. 1, 2. Do you guys hear this at all?
Yeah.
Is this work at all? Okay.
Yeah, it's working fine. So,
Is that should be earlier. That knob doesn't work. That knob doesn't work. It's plugged into this.
so, how do we do that? Yeah. I didn't know that. Remember?
Hello. Hello. You guys can hear it? I can't hear it. Communicating.
That's okay right now. Maybe because I am. Maybe I'm a little girl.
Okay.
I want to.
It doesn't sound like it did before. Can't do it.
You put it on your fingers.
However it is.
I told you. I like my chicken out too.
What do you need?
No, the special one that they
I'm going to try 4 fingers.
She's only going for 2 weeks again. She'd like to go for more, but if she were to be so miserable, I
Lori. Lori. Hey, how you doing today? That's mine.
I'm actually doing good. I got a new toy. I bought a new toy.
Oh, wait a minute. Is Jordan here today?
I don't know. What the heck? What the heck? Please. That's weird.
Is that Jordan here?
Does anybody need to go to the restroom?
Jordan or Taylor?
No, but I want to get water.
Huh?
What?
The big cheers for Taylor.
Yeah. Which part of it?
No, the top one. Just right. Oh my God! Wait a minute. That is just weird. Wait, no, every time I do it, I end up on the top right. No, I have to look at myself like here. I have to go to the top right. Watch what happens when I do it. Watch what happens when I do it. When you go top to top right. Oh, because you go like this. That's why. Oh, you go like that. And that's supposed to top to my arm. I still got it. What can I do? Oh.
I'll get to it.
Yeah, use the ring. I did. No, say why? Look, do this.
I think you could be in better shape now.
So take the top off. Take the top right. Oh my, wait, no. Here, Alex. Oh yeah, Alex. So you put your fingers like this. You don't get it. Or take the
Shabbos, how are you? Everything's coming along. You getting more ready? What, here? Of course. That's because it's Friday night. Everyone's like, oh. Shabbos.
It's a pleasure to see you again.
Good to see you again, too.
Great to be here.
Oh, thank you. You can't have it both ways, though. You can't pat me up and see why you're getting hurt.
I think it's going to take more than that.
So this picture that you're looking at, that is something I've had my eye on in Israel for years. So I go back every year. And finally I decided to buy it. I bought a poster for 25, and I spent 200 to buy it. But I use it to show the kids what the temple looked like during the biblical period. You know, because only this much is the hotel. And then you know, this is what the biblical Jerusalem looked like. So I use it as a point of education. Yeah, one of my favorites. Glad you admire it too. Hey Josh, you a greeter today? Shabbos. Yashari? What is that for? You've been decapitated. Okay, now listen, when you guys usher tonight, don't do this. Remember what, you can't all do this, okay? That's not welcoming, okay? We're like the, yeah, okay, don't do that. See, now there you go. There you go. Good. That's it.
service where you guys just sit there and go.
Good job, everyone. Is that a little better? Can everybody kind of move to the center so we all be close together? Just have a few announcements this evening. Quite a few many exciting things that are happening this month, such as on Wednesday, February the 12th at 7 p.m. We'll be hosting the archaeology lecture by Professor Jody Magnus. She'll discuss her recent excavations in Israel and Galilee. The Shabbatons are back Friday, February 14, with Bella Feldman as our guest soloist. Sunday, the men's club this Sunday will be visiting the Pinball Museum at 11 a.m. The museum is located at 1610 East Tropicana. And on Sunday, February the 23rd, right after the Sam Glacier's Kids Concert at 11:30 a.m., is the Women's Health Fair. The health fair is co-sponsored by CNT, Sisterhood, and Hadassah of Southern Nevada, and Torrey University. More information is located on the membership table. Please save the date, Saturday, March the 18th, which is our 80th dance at CNT. 80th dance.
Our first dance. Famous dance.
Come dance the night away. Dessert and a raffle ticket, sir. Great prizes. There are many more, but I won't bore you with this. Please check the website, and good Shabbos and Shabbat Shalom.
Good Shabbos, everyone. Well, hopefully we got our web stream working, we got the headset working, we got ourselves working, except we're not supposed to be working. It's Shabbos. So we have to get kind of in the Shabbos mood, don't we? So for me, there's a little ritual. Part of my ritual is going back and forth at least 10 times. Don't you see me doing that? You wonder what I'm doing, and I wonder what I'm doing. It kind of builds up that energy before services. But then I need a moment just to calm, and usually I'm in the kitchenette, and I put on my collar, and I say a little prayer. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher nishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu v'hitatech v'tzitzit. Blessed are you, O Lord, our God, ruler of the universe, who has commanded us to wear tzitzit. tzitzit, a reminder of good deeds, of Jewish living, of Jewish knowledge, of a Jewish heart. And then I gather everybody who is coming to be my guest. We say a little prayer. That's all of you. So if you would just stand for a moment. Help me get in that Shabbos mood, that Shabbos spirit, shaking off all the tumult that happens as we feed our kids, feed ourselves, hop in the car, make our way here, take a deep breath. If we're lucky, we have a little nosh beforehand. And then we take a breath. Perhaps the cares of the week don't disappear, but perhaps they melt away so that as they fall to the side, what takes its place are prayers from the heart that touch our souls. O source of strength who watches over us, we ask that you watch over these, my beloved congregants, that we might derive strength and care and concern for one another, that together we realize that we are involved in God's work, and that together we realize that our prayers embolden us to reach out to our higher selves. If prayer is an action in which we ask not of thee, but rather ask of ourselves that we might be there for thee, O God, strengthen our prayers and our resolve, that we might have that resiliency of spirit to be as strong, as faithful, as caring we might be. May this Shabbat bless us with the sense of peace. And let us say, may we see it. We begin with a few opening songs. Lord, choir.
Please join in. We're adding a couple songs from last week. We want you to join in. We want you to get into that Shabbos feeling. So we're going to start with Bin Bob.
Shall
her. We're webcasting. I think she's watching, so I'm going to wave to Maxine. Last week she had the flu, and the choir came to the rescue, and this week she broke her ankle. So she'll be better, but I know she's missing us, and we're missing her too. So everyone, let's stay steady. Let's stay steady. 121, 120 are the prayers for kindling the Shabbat lights. We call upon our dynamic trio, Lori, Carolyn, and Marilyn. 3 musketeers, here they come. They're not given swords.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us, as their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light.
We read together, we enter this sanctuary to welcome Shabbat. Within these walls we sit surrounded by numberless generations. Our ancestors built the synagogue as a visible sign of God's presence in their midst. Throughout our long history and our endless wanderings, it has endured, a beacon of truth, love, and justice for all humanity. Its presence guided our ancestors to lives of righteousness, holding up to them a vision of their true selves. Now we, in our turn, come into this sanctuary to affirm the sacredness of our lives. May we enter this place in peace. May holiness wrap around us as we cross its threshold. Weariness, doubt, the flaws within our human hearts, the harshness of the weak, let these drop away at the door. In the brightness of Shabbat, let peace settle upon us as we lift our hearts in prayer. L'chadodi, page 138. Page 142, Shalom Aleichem, first. All right, here we go. Whichever, you're going to surprise us. L'chadodi it is, 138. your neighbor behind you, to the side of you, wishing good Shabbos. Introduce yourselves if you don't know them. 142 is Shalom Aleichem. Join together in the choir.
Israel.
This is an hour of change. Within it we stand uncertain on the border of life. Shall we draw back or cross over? Where shall our hearts turn? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? This is the hour of change, and within it we stand quietly on the border of life. What lies before us? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? Baruch atah Adonai, Rabbi, Rabbi. We turn to page 151. Wisdom and wonder, passion and instruction, story and symbol. All these things your Torah gives to us. And the more we devote ourselves to it, the more it grows and gives. What could be a truer token of your abiding love than this holiest of your works and the living language that gives it form? Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael.
Adonai
157. We read responsibly. In a world torn by violence and pain, a world far from wholeness and peace, give us the courage to say, Adonai, there is one God in heaven and earth together.
High heavens declare your glory, may earth reveal your justice and love.
From bondage in Egypt we were delivered. At Sinai we bound ourselves to your way.
Inspired by prophets and instructed by sages, time and again we overcame oppressive forces.
Though our failings are many and our faults are great, it has been our glory to bear witness to our God, keeping alive in dark ages your vision of a world redeemed.
Let us continue to work for the day when the nations will be one and at peace. Then shall we rejoice as Israel did, singing on the shores of the sea.
Love.
171. Days pass, and years vanish. We walk sightless among miracles. God, fill our eyes with seeing and our minds with knowing. Let there be moments when your presence like lightning illumines the darkness in which we walk. Help us to see wherever we gaze that the bush burns unconsumed. And we, clay touched by God, will reach out for holiness and exclaim in wonder, how filled with awe is this place we did not know. Blessed is the eternal one, the holy God, Baruch atah Adonai, Ahel HaKadosh. We continue at our own individual pace, reading page 172 through page 181. As you finish your personal prayer, at that time be seated. Good Shabbos, everyone. So some weeks are fuller than others, which means some weeks Shabbat is more welcome or needed than others. My day changes with a phone text or a phone call. The other day I heard about Maxine falling and breaking her ankle. Last week she had the flu. She is so committed to helping us through this interim period, and we wish her well and speedy recovery. And we as a congregation are truly blessed to have such committed people a part of our community. But with a little time, Maxine will heal. She'll be good as new. Other calls, though, are not so happily ended. A loved one suffering a stroke. Another that I visit saying goodbye with the last breath of air. These two situations, too, took me in different directions from hospital to hospital this week, and emotion to emotion. And then there was something that happened last night. It was an incredible event, a fundraiser for a disease that we often don't talk about because it's a disease of the bowel, Crohn's disease. One of our members' children, now grown, she's in her mid-20s, has suffered her whole life with this disease, and the family has ended up finding help at Cleveland Clinic. Therefore decided to invite their friends to the Ruvo Center, the Cleveland Clinic Ruvo Center last night for a fundraiser, which over $400,000 was raised to help fight this terrible disease. I unfortunately have the sister disease of ulcerative colitis, so I understand a little bit, not thankfully as bad as Crohn's. I know that for some reason the Jews are yet the chosen ones, more pronounced among Jews, and the Ashkenazim, again the chosen among the chosen. These diseases of the bowels afflict us by temperament, genetics, or by disposition. And we have others in our congregation who also suffer from this terrible disease. And this young person spoke. Her name is Dana. She got up to speak on behalf of this fundraiser. And when she talked, we got a little bit window into her life. She has one of the most severe cases. And she shared that 14 hours of every day, every night, she is hooked up to IV to receive enough nutrients to live another day. 14 hours she's tethered to this machine every day of her life. It's been this way for years. And there are more things that she wanted us to understand that she felt we never would, and so they're actually going to be making a documentary. She's allowing herself to be followed by cameras all the time for the next few months. They will make a documentary that will be used for education, to touch people, to educate them, and hopefully call attention to these diseases that the treatments actually have come remarkably far in a short amount of time, and yet not far enough. And when she spoke to her parents, to her doctor, and to all of us, and she said, I wish there were words that I could say that would help explain to me what it's like living with this illness. And my mind turned not only to her illness, but so many that I visit who have chronic illnesses. And she says that you will never know. Mom and Dad, you will never know. My doctor will never know. And neither will you. Because it affects me all the time. A little bit later, her physician got up. And he is this miracle worker. He's from Turkey. And he described how it is in Cleveland Clinic. A physician from Turkey, from Egypt, from Israel, all working together. And the patients from all different parts of the world, and often on the same ward, Palestinian and Israeli, someone from the Bronx, all there not trying to kill each other, but share it together in a common humanity, just to find relief from their suffering. They are brothers. They are sisters. And it puts that question mark of why. So her physician stood up and he talked a little bit about their philosophy. And then he talked to Dana and he said, Dana, I just want to say with a little bit of parental prerogative, just as we will never know what you go through, your parents, you will never know what your parents are going through. Someday when you have children, God willing, then you'll understand. And it made me think, all of these diseases, everything that happens, it happens surely to the individual, but it happens to the system, to the family, to the community. Maxine breaks her ankle. I call Lori. Lori says, oh, what am I going to do? I'm going to call my kids. And miraculously, this choir comes to the rescue. A little example. But think of something major like this. I remember personally, a little over a year ago, when my mom was out here celebrating my 25th, I think it was a year ago. Mom was standing up and great, and then a month later, something happened. And ever since then, she's been in a walker and needing home care. It changes with a text, a phone call, misdiagnosis, an ailment, and the family system. Thank God I have 3 wonderful sisters. Rallied around Mom, figured it all out, got her the care, and she had the resources. But sometimes illness can be isolated, and it can make us feel like we're alone, and our thoughts will be a little bit darker than they are from day to day. I think last week of the actor, Seymour Hoffman, died of a heroin overdose. It caught me like a wow, a wow. 23 years sober, all the resources in the world, and yet that disease grabbed him by the neck and shook him until he died. Like Heath Ledger. Celebrities can sometimes fool us. We think it's a Hollywood thing. They get more notoriety, but they are examples of what happens throughout all communities. Because I hear it, I see it, I try to counsel with it. Sometimes I just give people a caring ear. The struggles, the heart, I see it daily. But I also see how different families and even individuals respond to similar illnesses and challenges. What gives this Dana, this young 24-year-old person, the strength, and what causes another person to crumble and yell at God? What forces some into becoming believers and others becoming convinced that if life is filled with such injustice, then truly God does not exist any more than the Easter Bunny or Santa Claus or Superman? Near as I can determine, oftentimes it is not only the strength of the person, it is the strength of the person's family in the broadest sense of the word. When a person understands that he or she has the support of friends and family members in their lives, it gives them strength. We have a wonderful Hesed committee led for many years by our angel Shirley Kaufman. The cases and situations that she has helped me with over the years are remarkable. And if we could, we put it into a book. You would wonder how this angel could help so many people. We honored her as Congregant of the Year for good reason. And I encourage those of you who would like to help to call and let Shirley know. She's often volunteering in the temple office, whether it's driving someone to a doctor's appointment, doing phone calls of reassurance, grocery shopping for someone who is homebound. There are many things that need to be done that we take for granted, and we could surely use your help. But I think that there is something else that makes these people unique. What gives them strength is not only the strength that they get from other people in their lives, it is the strength they get from the realization that often life, as unfair as it can be, is still about the choices that we have left to make. It's about the choices that we have left to make. One of my favorite books that I refer to often is that by Viktor Frankl, who survived the concentration camps of Auschwitz and the Holocaust. He wrote a book about his philosophy that influenced millions of people called God's Search for Meaning. And in that book he wrote, "Everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way." This remains one of my favorite quotes. I have internalized it and recall it many times as I face my own challenges. For suffering is not just about the extremes of life-ending illnesses or being in a concentration camp. Those extremes sometimes make us feel guilty that we can't handle the lesser ordeals. But life isn't about comparing whose life is worse, whose pain is worse, or even that misery loves company. Life is about outlook as much as about outcomes. Life is about living as much as it is about leaving. Life is about love as much as it is about loss. It is about community, so much more than it is about loneliness. And it is in this that we find hope. And so as I conclude these words to you, I ask that we join together to finish this sermon with the Misha Berach. To think of those in our lives who struggle with addiction. To think of those in our lives who are in need of healing and need to feel the presence of community. To think of those who are caregivers who try to remain patient and hopeful and give comfort to those that they love. This Misha Berach, I think, is for all of us. So let us rise.
Oh
Lori, your choir knows all these songs. Aren't they great? Aren't they terrific? Thank you, Lori. Thank you, choir. Thank you, Eddie. That is great. That is great.
It's amazing, though. I was looking at these guys and listening to these guys, and so I was so glad that the team hired me, because I remember when they started out like this, they didn't know all the words, and the people behind them are singing. It's just this process where you start young, and as you go through the years, one of these days, you guys are going to be bad. And there's going to be somebody.
We're sorry.
We're so sorry.
And really, and there'll be little ones in front of you, and they'll be saying, I don't know all these words. And no music. I said, do you guys remember this? He said, yeah, we remember it. We have no words, nothing. All these years of doing it throughout the years, and they've done everything without words and without practicing. And so I encourage, if you have any kids who aren't in the choir, little ones, older ones, this is the way to get them to be able to lead one day a community. So I think we have some kids who can lead a community and some that are going to be able to soon. Thank you guys for coming out for me.
The cottage prayer is found on page 598. So we recall those who have died in recent days: Vincent Fry, Terry Douglas Lanier, Adele Wagrick, Isaac D. Nachtikal, Bernice Hirsch, Muriel Holber, Diane McInerney, Evelyn Landau. With the preciousness of memory, we recall the Yortsites of Emily Anderson, Rachel Bennett, Harriet Bernick, Jerome Borak, Carilia Bauer, Vera Ann Brill, Morris Chasnick, Ida Mae Cohen, Michael Cohen, Max Cherninsky, Fred Ehrenberg, Samuel Emmer, Al Epstein, Seymour Espen, William Cloudy, Steve Lewis Fox, Reuben Ginsburg, Albert Goldstein, Brett Howard Goldstein, Morris Goldstein, Edna Goodman, Jacob Kahn, Julius Kravitz, Phil Levinson, Sidney Lichtenstein, Barry Linden, Herbert Beryl Melvian, Howard Miller, Francis McConey, Berta Carlin, Stella Perlmutter, Julian Rivkin, Irving Rugal, Max Rosenberg, William Rosenthal, Thelma Rizard, Molly Rudin, Van H. Schlesinger, Ann Schwartz, Gary Schwartz, Marie Scalar, Mary Scholkoff, Evelyn Simon, Abe Sufik, Jeanette Katz-Tolchin, Mel Walton, Richard Waxler, Leslie Wetzler, Ann Witt, and Joseph Zuckerman. If you would like to recall the name of someone who was not mentioned, please stand and say their name. Cheryl Rock. We rise to say Kaddish, page 598. Yittidal v'yittadash Shnei Rabbi, Yamad Yibrach Yuritim Yom Lichmat Kusei, V'chayim Yom V'Eid Kol Beit Yisrael, V'Aralav Islam Karev Yimaru Amen, Yeh Shmei Rabba Mevorach L'Olam Omer Omer, Yitbarach V'Yishtabach 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 V'Yisnaseh, Yishadar Yisrael Yisrael Shmei V'Yishar Richu, Leila Mikol Birkata V'Shirata, Tushakata V'Yekemata, Damiram Yama V'Mru Amen. Yeshma Marava Mishamai V'Chaim, Aleinu V'Al Kol Yisrael V'Mru Amen. Osei Shalom V'Mramav, Uyasei Shalom, Aleinu V'Al Kol Yisrael V'Mru Amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us and to all Israel, to which we say, Amen. Be seated. So before we have our final song, we're going to have the Kiddush and Motzi. But before we have the Kiddush and Motzi, we're going to have a quiz. All right. Next week is the Shabbatons, and who is the featured artist? Bella. And who's Bella? She is our original cantor for 16 years. 16 years. Bella, I found when she was 21 years old, and I was looking and thinking, she's going to help me sing. And there she was with her mom. And originally, I got Bella to sing and 2 other ladies, and they were all single, so no one wanted every Friday. Finally, Bella settled down and got married, and then she was ready at the congregation to become our cantorial soloist, and she did it for 16 years, and she started the Shabbatones with me. So it's going to be a rockin' next Friday, and in March, we will be bringing back Cantor Jessica Hutchins, who will be with the Shabbatones the 2nd Friday in March. All right, not a Beal Shabbat, it'll be our regular Shabbatones, and our regular Shabbaton melodies, but it'll feature Cantor Jess. So we're very, very excited. Lots of guest stars coming. So this Sunday is a special brunch fundraiser. What is it? What is it? Little hands, big hearts. What is it? You guys are unclear. Come on. Big hearts, preschool fundraiser. What time? 11 o'clock right here. Usually we get a couple hundred people. If you're used to coming and dropping off your kids, can they still come? They can still come? Okay. So don't drop your kids off. Come, stay, have sticky fingers, and come. All right. Is it for kids also or just adults? Do you know?
Adults.
Just adults? Okay. 11 o'clock. Be there in the social hall. It's always big event every year. Silent auction. Don't tell anyone it's a silent auction. But it's going to be lots of fun. Okay. Now, this is a trick question. Do you have to be 80 to come to the dance? Is it our 80th dance? Or is it a dance featuring music from the 1980s? Don't say all of the above. Okay. And if 8 is not enough, it's on March 8th. Okay? So now you can remember it. And it's $80 a couple. It's going to be a lot of fun. And if you have 2 left feet, find someone who's got 2 right feet, and you'll make a great couple. Okay? So those are all the things you've got to remember. We're just cranking out all these great programs. And as Del said, we have an incredible archaeological lecture this Wednesday as well. So that's going to be great. All right, so asterisk, asterisk, right here. All right, Kiddush and Motzi. Feels like a little Kiddush and Motzi. Choir. Titzla, come on. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time for Kiddush. All right, who else? Come on. Let's go. We have some empty clocks. If you have an 8 in your birthday, come on. The number 8, anywhere in your birthday. The 8th month, you're born on the 8th, born in 78. Is there an 8 in your birthday? What 8? 68. You're born in 1968. Okay, good connection. All right, Del, you ready to do a duet? Here we go. So Lori came up to me and she said, we have a surprise for you. It's going to be great. It's our final song. You're going to be so surprised. It's Reaching for Peace. So we're going to be so surprised. And the choir member said, you just told them the surprise. Oh well. What's our final song, Lori? It's a surprise. Let's go ahead right to it. Right to it. Right to strength into his people. May God bless his people with that most precious gift, hope and healing of community and strength. Good Shabbos, everyone. Good Shabbos. Enjoy donating Shabbat.